Those who are praying will then go, pray, come back, and that is when we'll have dinner. I am the MC this evening. Again, my name is Noor Shayna Ayers. I am a board member. At this time, I would like to invite Imam up to give a prayer and remarks.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praise be to Allah. And may the peace and blessing of God be upon His messenger and all these messengers, all the messengers of God. I would like to welcome you to Muslim Community Center. I would like to welcome our elected officials, our county councils, our county executive. Where's Mark? Why don't you look at me? I just want to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming and sharing Iftar with us. You are not new to Muslim Community Center. Welcome again and again. Welcome you all and thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
We'll now have remarks from our board trustee, Brother Sabar Rahman.
Thank you, Shana. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on you. It's my honor to welcome all of you to this annual Iftar dinner. This has been our tradition for a very long time at the Muslim Community Center. Through these events, we hope to introduce our religion, our faith, and our values and our culture to you. I must say that it has been very successful. There is going to be a quiz. However, more needs to be done, and we are doing it. We feel privileged to live in Montgomery County, where we receive full support from the county leadership in all areas. We feel comfortable in reaching out to the county leadership with our needs and our concerns, with full confidence that they would be addressed to our satisfaction. Just today, we talked to our county executive, Mr. Elric, who was very gracious in talking to us and gave us excellent guidance, which we will follow. Thank you, Mr. Elric. Our center was founded in 1976. A brief history will be included in the President's remark after me. The President is on a sacred journey. I think he must be at Dallas Airport right now trying to board a plane, but somebody will read his remarks. We have been through a lot over the last 48 years. Through all of that, we knew we could rely on the support of our county, state, and federal governments. This room has been a witness to many, many gatherings like this. Some were under peaceful and happy conditions and some were not. We met after 9/11. Under a cloud of fear, but Montgomery County administration and Montgomery County Police came to our support and did everything to make us feel comfortable and peaceful. County Executive Mr. Duncan held his press conference right here in front of the building when people were going by wondering what's happening here. In fact, until then, very few people came in here. And when we started inviting people and who came in here told us that we used to drive by and wonder what is in this building, and they were afraid to come in. And when they came in, they said, there's nothing to be afraid of. So I hope you feel comfortable here also. There are always issues that need attention. We will continue to bring those issues to the authorities with confidence that they will be addressed. The needs of our students need more attention. The effort will continue because all of their needs have not yet been met, but a lot of them have been. Like we have already gotten recognition from Board of Education for our holidays. And thank you for all your support for that. Our parents are also concerned about some subjects which may not align with our religious obligations and our values. We will reach out to request some accommodation. Until now, that accommodation has not been forthcoming. So we'll continue to talk about it. We are safe and secure in our place, but we endlessly hear about the suffering of many in faraway places. Such news is very distressing, especially for those who carry memories of such personal events in the past. I was myself a refugee at the age of 7, along with my elders and about 15 to 20 million people. We suffered through 4 months of a journey through hell, and I remember every day of it. When I or those like me hear similar distressing news, they may be compelled to say something. Many a time, such comments get them in serious trouble. Not long ago, 4 Montgomery County teachers were suspended for expressing their agony on such distressing news. We hope that our elected representative will watch over them and protect them and their freedom of speech and freedom of religion. Once again, thank you for your participation. I hope you will enjoy the company and the food. Thank you. Stay here.
If everyone can just keep their voices down during the program, because it is a hall, even when we whisper, everything echoes. So it sounds a lot louder in the front than people may realize. So again, my name is Norshana Ayers. I will be giving the remarks for Brother Usman, who is the president of the board of directors. As Brother Sabur has said, he is on a sacred faith leaders, activists, partner organizations, guests, and community members. Assalamu alaikum. I regret not being able to join you in person as I am traveling for the next 10 days. However, I want to take a moment to share some thoughts and updates with you all. The Muslim Community Center, established in 1976, is one of the largest Muslim institutions in the greater Washington, D.C. area. What began with a small gathering of 10 families for an Iftar dinner during Ramadan has now grown into a vital institution, deeply embedded in our county's community life. Through the vision and dedication of these immigrant families, along with the support of a growing Muslim population in the DMV, we were able to purchase 10 acres of land in Montgomery County. This paved the way for the creation of MCC, which has continuously expanded its services to meet the needs of our diverse community in America's most religious and ethnically diverse county. MCC's history is a testament to the principle of faith in action. From a humble tent used for Eid prayers with no plumbing to what we are today. We relied on the nearby Heritage Church to provide water for our prayers in those days, but MCC of today offers far more. Our growing Muslim population in Montgomery County is now approximately 300,000 strong. Our larger community within Montgomery County benefits from a wide array of services MCC provides, including the MCC Food Pantry and Social Services, which is operating bi-weekly and providing for over 600 families with nutritious meals each month in partnership with the Capital Area Food Bank. MCC Medical Clinic and Montgomery County SafeNet Clinic provides essential dental and medical services to people regardless of their faith or background. Youth and adult programs, which see about 150 attendees each week, including various activities and educational events for all ages. The Sisters Committee, dedicated supporting our sisters, includes helping the victims of domestic violence. Our weekend school, MCC's oldest continuous program, serving 250 students and providing a strong foundation of Islamic education. In addition, we manage a Zakat fund, which provides crucial financial support to those in need. With over 200,000 from MCC in contributions, we have collaborated with local organizations such as Project SAFE and ISWA, along with elected officials like Council Member Kristen Mink, Delegate Lauren Chardron, and the Montgomery County HHS Division's Stopping, Preventing, and Ending Homelessness, and support from Maryland State Office of Refugees and Asylees. Through this collaboration, we help prevent the eviction of nearly 60 families, impacting over 300 individuals facing imminent eviction at the end of September 2024. MCC's journey from its modest origins to the multifaceted institution it is today is a clear example of how faith in action can lead to positive change. Our growth reflects not just the increasing number of services we provide, but also our commitment to contributing to the broader well-being of Montgomery County and beyond. We are proud of the long-standing relationship we've cultivated with our elected officials who have supported our clinic's funding, helped secure grants for community spaces like a vocational classroom and seniors lounge, and provided feasibility funding for our much-needed multi-purpose youth facility. As the Muslim community grows, our partnership with public officials become increasingly important. At times, this means engaging in tough but necessary conversations. Painful events and their aftermath have affected us all, and our community has raised its voice in response to the alarming escalation of death toll of innocent civilians in Gaza. We will condemn the tragic loss on October 7th. We will advocate for the ceasefire to prevent further bloodshed, especially amongst the children of Gaza. We are grateful to County Executive Mark Elrich for his supportive statement and to Senator Chris Van Hollen, who has been vocal about the need for a ceasefire. These conversations are difficult, but they are essential to advancing justice. For us, faith in action means standing up for justice both at home and abroad. The challenges facing our community are not limited to international crises, but extended to issues here at home, such as the lack of affordable housing in Montgomery County, tenant rights, and the growing number of evictions due to economic hardship. MCC has been part of the solution, supporting bills like the Consumer Protection Bill, introduced by Councilmember Kristen Mink, which aims to protect renters in Montgomery County. Our advocacy also led to Montgomery County recognizing January as Muslim Heritage Month, a significant milestone thanks to the effort of then Council President Andrew Friedson and current Council President Kate Stewart. We hope to continue this work and build on these successes in the coming years and await for the day Maryland State to also recognize Muslim Heritage Month. In closing, we look forward to continuing our partnerships, engaging in honest dialogue, and working towards the betterment of Montgomery County and the state of Maryland. The Muslim community has contributed immensely to the fabric of this country and county, and it's time our voices are heard and taken seriously in shaping its future. Thank you for your time and enjoy your evening. Again, welcome to MCC, the place to be. Our Executive Director of the MCC Clinic will now give remarks as well.
Assalamu alaikum. I want to thank our county executive, all the council members. If I go around and thank each one, it will be very difficult, so I'm just saying in general, thank you. While we are putting the presentations together, I just want to talk about our clinic, which started in 2003, and now 2024. It has really grown drastically, and as you were driving by, you have seen new modular buildings, so we are expanding by 4 more exam rooms. So as we go over our mission, so this is a picture of our humble beginning, and then in 2024 we have a new clinic. Next slide, please. So this is our mission, which is basically provide compassionate care for everyone, regardless of race, religion, and we truly believe in that. Our clinic is very much non-denominational, including our clinicians. Means we have people from all faith practice medicine, and same time we serve everyone from every faith. Next one. So last year is one of our best year. We had 17,000 encounters. Can you imagine, from the small clinic, 7 exam rooms, we served almost 17,000 encounters. Out of 17,000, 73 were behavioral health. Dental was 4,648. Telehealth was 498, so we are doing telehealth also. 9,584 was primary care, and specialty care is 2,010. We do provide all specialty care, or most of them, which are the critical. Next slide. This is the breakdown of our demographic. Mostly we are serving seniors or people above 45, but you can see we are serving very large community in terms of the breakdown. Next slide. This is the ethnicity breakdown, which talks about African American is the largest population, but we have Asian, other races, and white, so, or Caucasian. So big population we are serving, and you can imagine going through this clinic. We have a strong women's wellness program. One slide, I left it out, but most of our population who we are serving are female, but certainly we have almost 40% male and 60% female. That's the ratio we are serving. So 10,000, so out of 17,000, 10,973 female patients encounter. So in female encounters, we provide free mammogram, pap smear, endometrial biopsy, colonoscopy, preventive cervical cancer screening, IUD removal, patient education, free transportation, and referring to the hospitals, dental checkup. Next slide. Yeah, dental clinic had 4,648 encounters, and dental clinic is full-blown dental clinic. That means we do implant, we do root canal, we do all sort of dentistry. So it's a full-blown dental clinic, and we have been really, a lot of people are traveling from out of town to come to our clinic because it's so subsidized in terms of cost. So we really make sure we are providing great care. Next slide. Eye care is another one. We have full-blown eye clinic. That means we do full eye exam, retina exam, glaucoma exam. So we do all sorts of things in our eye clinic, which sometimes people have to go outside and pay a lot more money if you don't have insurance. Here we provide all those care for our community. Next slide. Medical van program, which I was talking to Dr. Mark earlier today. We are heavily dependent on a shuttle service program. We provide services to people from Gilmont and White Oaks to come. So last year we had 3,000 trips taking patients who cannot come in cars. Next slide. So we, as I was mentioning, we have volunteer physicians also and paid physicians. So some of the volunteers are here. So most of our specialists are volunteer, but we have all type of volunteers who are serving, not just the physicians, but we have volunteers doing medical assistance program. We also provide educational program where students are coming and they're doing their rotation, clinical rotation in our clinic also. So, and we are doing a lot of different partnerships. Can I have the next slide? Actually, this morning I was giving presentations about nutrition at WAS, Vietnamese American Association, I believe, American Services. We are doing good partnership with them, and we are serving their patient population also. And our clinician on the left in white clothes, she speaks Vietnamese. So we, like I mentioned to you, we have so many different people working and so many different languages we can provide services. Our community benefit program, which is basically social programs, we have done a lot of immunization, we have done COVID vaccination, we do sadqa, which we get it from masjid side to provide free care to the patients. We do food distribution. We have a pantry when you take a tour at 7:15 today. I'll show you, we do a lot of free food. We also provided health care for refugees. And what I was thinking was, right now the whole country is going through turmoil. We want to make sure we provide care to, next slide, to everyone who does not have insurance. And these are our some supporters. So as you can see, MCC clinic is not very small clinic. It has a lot of partnerships, and we are doing a lot of different services. When people come to our clinic, they really realize how much stuff we are doing for the community. Thank you.
Is someone from the MCC pantry here? If not, we'll go to our next speaker, Yusra.
Assalamu alaikum to our brothers and sisters. May peace be upon you. To our local political leaders and to all our guests, good evening and welcome to the Muslim Community Center. My name is Yusra. I am 10 years old and I am proud to call Montgomery County my lifelong home and MCC my masjid and community center. I stand before you, just one of the 300,000 and growing Muslims living here in Montgomery County, a diverse tapestry of backgrounds, socioeconomics, economic statuses, and cultures, a reflection of the broader community we share. And every day I see both the incredible potential and the pressure and the pressing challenges facing our county and our country. A strong community isn't just about who lives here. It's about how we uphold justice and take care of each other, especially those most vulnerable. As God commands us in the Quran, O you who have attained to faith, be ever steadfast in your devotion to God, bearing witness to the truth in all equity, and not let hatred of anyone lead you into sin of deviating from justice. Be just. This is the closest of to being God conscious, and remain conscious of God. Verily, God is aware of all that you do. Surah Ma'idah, Ayah 8. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminded us, injustice anywhere is a threat to injustice everywhere. True community, whether local or global, rests on a foundation of equity and fairness. We remember this. We must remember this, especially when considering the injustices faced in places like Congo, Gaza, Sudan, Ukraine, and others across the world. As leaders, you hold the power to shape the distribution of resources and support. Your decisions directly impact the lives of every resident. And today, more than ever, we face a future filled with uncertainty. We see shifting landscapes, economic pressures, and a growing sense of unease about our place in the world. This is why I implore our leaders to not only listen to young voices like mine, but to act with courage and compassion. We need a future filled with opportunity, fairness, and mostly hope. I want a Montgomery County where families don't have to struggle for basic necessities like housing, healthcare, or jobs. Where every child, regardless of their background, has access to a quality education and a chance to thrive. Where freedom of speech and respectful disagreement are not just tolerated, but celebrated as cornerstones of our democracy. I want a Montgomery County where justice is not a privilege, but a right. Where my friends and I and all the young people here can grow into leaders, doctors, engineers, and teachers, giving back to the community that nurtured us. We must build a community where everyone feels safe, valued, and empowered to contribute. Let us work together to create a Montgomery County that not only addresses the challenges of today, but also builds a more just and equitable future for the generations to come. Thank you.
We will now have closing remarks from Sister Aisha, who I believe has been in contact with all of you because she was part of the PR team. Assalamu alaikum. You guys had to put me after Yusra, who was the best speech. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. She's amazing. I love a good kid speech. That was beautiful. And there really isn't much left to say. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for being here. As Usman said in his remarks, we are proud not only of the relationships that we've cultivated with our elected and appointed officials, but what we've been able to accomplish together. And when we work together with you, not only for the Muslim community, but for Montgomery County and for the state as a whole, these partnerships are all the more important in the face of the challenges that are coming our way. And we're grateful for those of you who stand together with us for truth and justice, allowing us to truly embody faith in action. So thank you again for being here. I just want to make sure that we also thank everyone who made this event possible. Our planning team of Shayna Ayers, Abdullah Alameen, Shabana Siddiqui is the amazing person who always puts the food together every night here. Like, just give her a hand, mashallah. I told her she should put Queen on her name tag because she really is, mashallah. So, of course, also Osman Sarwar, my husband, who is getting on a plane right now to go to Saudi Arabia. Please keep him in your prayers. And then the rest of the board of directors and board of trustees, for like 5 seconds, could I ask the board members, both the directors and trustees, to stand so that we can all see who you guys are? Board of trustees, board of directors. These people are the backbone of this community, mashallah, and I'm very glad that everyone was able to be here. And then, of course, all of our speakers, and then I also want to recognize all of the other volunteers who make this event possible. Everyone who's setting up the hall, serving food, guiding the guests around, everyone has come together. And finally, of course, all of our community members who made space for this evening to be with you guys.
So you're going to hear the call for prayer pretty much any second now. Until then, feel free to chat with each other. When you hear the call for prayer, it's just going to be, Shane already told you what's going to happen. The Muslim people will break their fasts and then go to pray. You're welcome to go observe the prayer and just let us know if you want to do that. Or you can go ahead and we'll start serving you food. So thank you again for being here. Thank you all.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
For our MCC community members, there is overflow in the seniors lounge. If anyone needs a seat, you can always go to the seniors lounge. Also for our community, if you see any of our invited guests standing up, please offer your seat Again, we have overflow in the seniors lounge, but please allow our guests to sit in case anyone is standing. For our elected guests and officials, if you all would like to be served now, you can. We are going to pray in a few minutes, but please, if you would like to get your plate now, you can. Anybody that wants to observe prayer, please let me know, and we can have someone escort you if that is what you would like to do.
Assalamu alaikum. For the benefit of our guests, let me tell you what the call that you heard in Arabic, the call to prayer, what it means. It simply starts with God is great, repeated 4 times. God is great, repeated 4 times. Then twice, no one is worthy of worship except God. Twice. Then Muhammad is his messenger. Twice. Then comes the call. Come to the prayer. Twice. Come to the prayer. Then twice he said, come to salvation. Come to salvation. Then it ends by saying, no one is worthy of worship except God. That's how it ends. Thank you.
Oh, okay, sorry. So if you want to coordinate on some of those things, so I have to tell you that so I teach what I do. Is there any course every outfit? We just finish reading. I know. So I know it's right. The way that so it's basically about all the things that already happen in society and what's happening. Yeah. Whether they're changing. And one of those issues is how does it feel that their division paper there is very like how so yeah, on point. Yeah, I know. Well, you know, my kids kind of had their you know, when they were and when they go through they're in college now. And yeah, and I gotta say, like, as things happen, I'm like, I get these flashes of this is why I'm so like I am surviving and like the day like you start for you at the beginning of this year and the same day that started yeah, and so I did say yeah. It's like, you know, and so I basically I know I think the same sorry, I'm talking about my
Yes, I'm young. Yeah. So I would say, yeah. So I Faces is a sponsor here. Well, thank you for all your support with all of the doing it. And then I said that, you know, it was
please eat your food. I don't want
oh, yes. I support my I think so.
Assalamu alaikum. Just a reminder, as is our tradition, for the lines for food, please make 2 lines, one for the seniors. So allow the seniors to go first, get their food first, inshallah, as we do every night. Jazakumullah khair.
No, you have one side, brother. That's it. You can cut in. Everyone will make room for you.
So you want to take your brother? You don't want to take your brother? Why? I can't escape the babysitting.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. We will have some comments from County Executive Mark Elrich.
Good evening, everybody. How you all doing? Good. Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak. And listen, I know this is a very important time of year for you, and I know this is one of the most important holidays of the year for you. And I just wanted to say a few things to express my gratitude for all the work we've been able to do together, and for the role this community, the Muslim community, plays in Montgomery County. I want you to know that you're appreciated. I want you to know that we recognize the things you do, like finding $200,000 to help the Afghan refugees who are stuck in that rat hole in White Oak, owned by a bunch of developers who are just scum. And they've put those people through hell, and your ability to find the money to get those people out of there is really, really important. So I want you to know how much I appreciate that, because that building has been an enormous headache for us. And it's a bad thing. We can't even get the laws to support us enforcing the code over there, which is a real problem. So we're trying to clean the building up. But if you hadn't done that, we don't know what would have happened to those people. They would have been evicted. They would have had no orderly dispersion, and it would not have been pretty. I want to thank you for this clinic. I've been to this clinic multiple times. You serve a lot of people. 17,000 people a year is a lot of people to provide service to, and you serve everybody. And it's one of the things about this community, and frankly, all the other clinics, every clinic, regardless of what religion was associated with starting it, serves everyone in Montgomery County. And it's one of the beautiful things about Montgomery County is that we can all come together and work together and support each other. And I think the more the community knows about the work you do, the more accepting and normal this becomes. I go back to the days of my friend who was Ahmed, and he actually ran for county council, I think in 2002 or 2006 when I ran. And he talked about the importance of stepping up into the political world so that people saw the issues of the Muslim community as totally legitimate issues. And he didn't talk about Muslim issues, he talked about issues that everybody in Montgomery County faces. That first step, I think, opened the door for a lot more Muslim activity in this county and a lot more acceptance. And I just encourage you all to continue. You know, we've got our first Asian on the county council. We've got an Asian on the school board. There is room for more diversity in this county and more opportunities. And I just want to close by saying this county is not going to change. No matter what that lunatic in Washington does, Montgomery County will not change. We're always going to be welcoming. We're always going to do diversity, equity, and inclusion. Those are good words. They're not bad words. And when you live in a county where 16% of the people are Asian, 21% are black, 22% are Hispanic, and something like 44% are white, how do you not do diversity? This county is the epitome of what diversity was. If we weren't being diverse, we wouldn't even be fair. So we are who we are. We're going to stay who we are. We'll do everything we can to protect everybody from the madness in Washington. We're not going to retreat from the things we do. I do not want you to worry about that. And we're going to continue to fund the kind of programs that you help provide. You make a difference to us. I just want you to know how much I appreciate your work. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just going to give Sister Shane a quick 2 minutes to eat, so I'm going to sub for her for a little bit. So we're going to have Sister Marisol give us a few remarks on the great work that the Social Services Committee and the Food Pantry has been doing. As mentioned earlier, the Food Pantry, alhamdulillah, serves over 600 families a month, so we wanted to give her an opportunity to share some of the great work that her and the rest of the team have been doing. Sister Marisol?
All right, this is from Brother Shabir. He says that we provided the following services: provide dry goods and fresh produce to community members in need of assistance twice a month, which is usually the first Saturday and third Saturday of every month. Collect and distribute gently worn used clothes, educational seminars for the community, and ESI, English as Second Language, tutoring services to refugees and committees. So far, from the year 2024 and present, our food pantry opens to twice a month, I already mentioned that, to about 225 families for each distribution and about 1,800 people. Our team of volunteers drive food to about 50 families. So there's a separate set of volunteers that volunteer to distribute, and then after we finish distributing, they pack up their cars and distribute to about 50 families. Distributed 137,000 pounds of dry goods and over 250 pounds of fresh produce, 350 plus pounds of lamb, and 600 pounds of qurbani meat after Eid, with donation from individual donors, leaving meat at Indus and other organizations. Distributed 20,000 pounds of chicken in September of 2024, and held 2 mental health related seminars. We partnered with ICNA, distributed school supplies to kids, including books or book bags and tablets, provided school credits for high school students, helping with distribution, that's SSL hours, distributed fruit, vegetables, salads, apples, dry goods, chicken, meat to community as pre-Thanksgiving holiday distribution. Used clothing such as towels, bed sheets, seasonal clothing, kitchen supplies are collected and distributed to families in need. Distributed dates, rice, and fresh produce as pre-Ramadan distribution. And currently there are 30 refugee students matched with a volunteer English teacher for one-on-one teaching by Zoom once a week. 5 to 6 tutors actually go to them in person once a week to the students' home. Intermediate English language class is taught by Zoom every Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. as part of our MCC REP program.
Some of our teams have been meeting 4 to 5 years already. ESL English is as second language program has been expanded to include families in Syria, Afghanistan, and other parts of the world. Goals for this year, 2025, is to conduct a workshop for resume writing and job interview coaching for the community, hold healthy eating seminars for families with young children, hold a job fair for the community, sponsor interfaith, inter-social services, food distribution at MCC, expand pantry capacity by adding freezer or refrigerator and other equipment. Some of you might see me here every Saturday, but opposite Saturday of distribution, you see me packing with some of the gentlemen. If you're here on Saturday, please feel free to spend 20 minutes of your time to help me pack. We pack about 200 just for the people we distribute to the cars, and then we pack a separate amount for the people who deliver to families who don't have a car or by themselves or to the seniors. So run some extra barakas.
Oh, man. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. So I think that concludes our program. And this is where the fun begins. So typically, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Especially young guys in the back. This is where we start to clean up. Oh yeah. Brother Arif? Brother Arif Khan. Arif Khan is not here. Oh, I was going to announce that. I was going to announce that to her. We were going to announce that, no? No, it's supposed to happen. He was supposed to take it. You do it? You me too? Okay, for our guests who want to do a clinic tour, please come to the front, to my left, to Brother Saber, who will lead our tour. Guests that would like to see the clinic, please join us up here in the front, inshallah. Okay. Now, non-guests, for the community regulars, we need help cleaning up. Is he doing family now? We need help cleaning up, okay? We need to stack the chairs and then the tables. And we don't have much time, so let's begin now. Let's start now. Let's go, guys. We need to stack the chairs, inshallah, and then the tables.